Today, we're jumping into one of the most crucial moments in the entire Ramayana. It's not a huge battle, but a quiet moment of preparation that literally sets the stage for one of the biggest wars in mythology. We're talking about how a hero gears up for the fight of his life, and it involves a whole lot more than just strength. It's about destiny. And that really brings up a fascinating question, right? How do you prepare for a war that seems absolutely impossible to win? It's not about doing more push-ups or sharpening your sword. As we're about to see, sometimes the most important preparation is about stepping into your destiny, getting some divine guidance, and being handed the exact tools you were born to use. So let's set the scene. Our heroes, Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana, are trekking deep into the forest. They've just dealt with the demon Virata, which was no small feat, but their journey as exiles is far from over. And it's this winding path that's about to lead them to an encounter that was fated to happen. I mean, just picture this. You've been traveling for days through a dangerous wild forest, and then you stumble upon a place that is literally glowing with peace. That's what they found. This was the hermitage of the legendary Sage Agastya. The difference between the forest and this place couldn't be more extreme. And that's your first clue that this is no ordinary place, and Agastya is no ordinary sage. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. This meeting, it wasn't a coincidence. Not at all. It was an appointment. The welcome they get makes it super clear that there's a much deeper destiny at play here. The sage isn't surprised to see them, because he's been expecting them all along. And then he says the words that just change everything. I have been waiting for you. With that one sentence, Agastya confirms it all. Rama's journey is being watched, his path is known, and this very moment was meant to be. It's this incredible validation of Rama's role as a protector of Dharma, the cosmic order of things. But this isn't just about Rama. Agastya also turns to Sita and gives her this beautiful blessing. He sees her purity and her strength, calling it a light in the darkness. It's such a small but powerful moment. It reminds us that this is a shared journey, and Sita's own virtue is a force to be reckoned with. Okay, and this leads us to the main event, the real reason for this meeting, arming the hero. Now, Agastya's true purpose becomes crystal clear. He's been waiting to give Rama the power, the weapons he's going to need to fulfill his destiny and protect Dharma itself. So the Sage brings out an arsenal that is just out of this world. We're not talking about finely crafted bows or super sharp swords here. These are celestial weapons, known as astras, divine instruments of power, each one with its own unique and totally devastating ability. This is the moment a prince truly becomes a divinely armed warrior. And look at this list. Each weapon is tied directly to a major god. You've got the weapon of Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the preserver, Agni, the god of fire, Vayu, the god of wind, and even the thunderbolt of Indra, the king of the gods. Rama is literally being handed the concentrated power of the cosmos. But let's zoom in on the big one, the Brahmastra. This thing is basically the nuclear option of ancient mythology. It's an ultimate weapon capable of destroying the entire world. Handing this to Rama isn't just about making him powerful, it's about trusting him with an almost unbearable level of responsibility. And there's a very clear reason he's getting all this firepower. Agastya tells him flat out, the demons you fought so far, that was just a warm-up. The sage knows what's coming, and he's equipping Rama not for the battles he's already won, but for the massive war that lies ahead. So, Rama's got the weapons, and you'd think the mood would be triumphant, right? But it's not. The tone shifts. That feeling of empowerment is now mixed with this heavy sense of dread. The guidance Agastya gives next is both a gift and a chilling warning. The sage points them toward their next stop, a place called Panchavati. He describes it as this beautiful, peaceful spot where they can finally get some rest. And for a minute, it sounds perfect, like a little slice of heaven after everything they've been through. But just as they're imagining this peaceful life, Agastya drops this bombshell. It's the ultimate foreshadowing. That peace they're going to find in Panchavati, it's temporary. It's just the calm before a massive, violent storm. Their biggest challenges aren't behind them. They're right around the corner. And you can feel the impact of his words immediately. Sita, who is so intuitive, literally feels a chill run down her spine, a premonition. And Lakshmana, the loyal warrior, he's got this look on his face that's a mix of excitement for a fight and deep worry for his family. It just makes the threat feel so much more real. So, when you look at the whole picture, this entire encounter had one singular purpose: to complete Rama's transformation. He walked into that hermitage as an exiled prince, but he's about to walk out as something so much more. Just look at the difference here. Before Agastya, Rama was an exiled prince doing his duty, ready for whatever the forest threw at him. After Agastya, he's a divinely armed warrior, guided by prophecy and prepared not for the forest, but for war. It's a total shift in who he is and what he's meant to do.
So the takeaway here is huge. The meeting with Sage Agastya was the moment Rama officially went on a war footing. It wasn't just a friendly chat. It was an investiture. He was given the tools, the foresight, and the divine stamp of approval he needed to face the greatest evil of his time. Now, he's truly ready.
And that, of course, leaves us with one final, haunting question. Rama now has the power of the gods in his hands. But what kind of darkness is out there that's so terrifying, so immense, that it requires a hero to be armed with the power to literally destroy the world?